Okay. Homework 3.6. Alright? We're going to do 17 through 31. For these right here, we are going to do the arithmetic sequence. Arithmetic sequence just means you got to add to get to the next sequence. That's it. A geometric sequence means you multiply. It's easy, right?
Easy.
So, what do I add to 0 to get 6?
6.
Okay? What do I add to 6 to get 12?
6.
What do I add to 12 to get 18? Sorry. 6, right?
I said 16.
My bad. So, we're just adding 6. Cake. All day long.
Eat that cake, or eat that cake, ain't it? Or
Eat that cake. It's good. It's good. Alright?
Teriyaki. You want teriyaki?
Woo!
I want Mexican food.
Alright. So what's 19 going to be about?
-2.
Well, yeah, they're subtracting 2.2, right?
Yeah.
2.2. So minus 2.2. What
is
about
that?
17?
Oh.
What's 17?
Plus 2.
How do you go from a half to 3/4?
Plus 1/2,
Right?
isn't it? Yeah.
How do you go from a half to 3/4? Think of that.
Half.
Think of that. I have $1/2. I want to get 3/4 of a dollar. How much do I have? Another quarter, right? It's easy when you think about change, right? I had 50 cents, right? I got to get a quarter to get to 75 cents, right? Okay? So if I have a half of a candy bar and I want 3/4 of a candy bar, I would add a quarter of a candy bar to get there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay? So that's just plus a quarter. Okay. Don't make it hard. Keep it easy. Okay? What about 21? Okay? Now, they're trying to make it all hard for you. 4.25 to 4.32. How far do you go from 25 to 32?
6 or 8. 7.
7.07. Positive, right? Positive direction. That's it. Cake. Eat it up.
Eat the cakes, bro.
Yeah.
Alright. What's next? Find the next 4 terms. So to be able to do this one, we've got to actually know what we're adding first. Okay? Then we have to add it to get to the next terms. Does that make sense? So let's look at 23. If I go from an 8 to nothing, how much did I take away?
8 to nothing. 8.
An eighth. If I had an eighth of a cookie or a bag of jelly beans, right? Of an eighth of a bag of jelly beans, right? And I took that eighth away, I would have nothing, right? Pretty simple? Okay? So I'm taking away an eighth. I'm minusing 1/8. But the problem here is, we're talking about a quarter. If I take an eighth away from a quarter, how much am I left with? And this is a negative quarter, right? So let's take a look on the board here.
You're up with 0.
So we're talking about taking an eighth away from a negative quarter. We have to change this to be an eighth, right? Of some sort. How many eighths is 1/4? 2. So this is really negative 2/8. Then I'm going to subtract 1/8. So it's going to be a minus...
1.
No. So I need 2/8 and I need 1 more eighth. I'm going to need 3/8. So negative 3/8. That's our first term. Now every term after this is easy because I'm going to be taking an eighth away from that. Minus an eighth. What's the next one going to be?
-8. 2.
I need 3. I need one more.
4/8.
That's it.
Uh,
Negative 4/8. That's my next term. We got to find 4 though, right? All right, green. Minus another 8. What's my next term? 5/8. Oh, you're getting it. Minus 5. See the pattern? That's the key about sequences. There's always a pattern. Okay? In this case, the pattern is minus an 8. Now, the last one will be what? If I minus 1 from 5, I get 6. Minus 6/8. See, I didn't even have to write it. Now I just know it. Now I've got to rewrite these though. This one is negative 3/8. This one is not though. What goes into 4 and 8?
2.
2. There's also 4. Right? How many? But you could do 2. How many times does 2 go into 4?
Twice.
How many times does 2 go into 8?
4.
Okay, what goes into 2 and 4?
2.
2. How many times? 1
And 2.
and 2. Right?
2.
Then this one is, does anything go into 5 and 8?
No.
No. Minus 5/8. And then this one. What goes into
2.
6 and 8? 2. How many times does 2 go into 6?
3.
Right, Marcia? Right, Rebecca? How many times does 2 go into 8? 4. Good. Alright? So 2 does not go into there 2 times. That's 3 times, okay? So minus 3/4. That's your answer for problem number, what, 23?
3. Negative 3.
Got it. Got him already, coach.
Okay? What's next? How far do we got to go? 31? Oh, snaps.
25.
You guys ready for that? 25, 27.
3.
Okay, let's do it.
3.
I think 25 we can do right there. Think about this.
25. You can do right there, huh?
How do I go from 1.8 to 1.3?
Minus. Okay.
Minus 0.5, right? Minus 0.5. So what's 0.5 away from 0.3?
Well,
Negative.
wait, what?
2.
2.
Yeah, because you got 3 from 5. This leaves how
Oh,
much?
yeah. I see this.
You don't
It's
even-
okay. So we got negative 0.2. Now take 5 away from that. 0.5 away from 0.2. 5 from 2. 5 from negative 2. 5 from negative 2. 5 away. Come on, guys. 5 away.
Negative 7.
That's it.
That's what I said.
Thank you. Negative 7.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, then take 5 more away.
Negative 12.
That's it. That's it. So negative 1.2 in this case instead of 12. Oh wait, 5 more away from 12.
Negative 17.
There you go. So negative 1.7. That's it. That's all there is to this.
By the time you get
Cake.
that cake,
This is cake.
eat that cake.
Eat that cake. All right, 27. How do I go from negative 1 to negative 0.9? So negative 1.1 to negative 0.9.
So minus 0.8.
It's actually getting bigger.
So plus 0.8.
No, close. Think of 11 and 9. How far away are they?
2.
2. It's that simple, people. 0.2. You're adding 0.2. Okay? Oops. 10. I'm adding 0.2. Okay? So, what is 0.2? If I add 0.2 to negative 0.5, right? How far is that going to go? Remember what direction it's going. 11, 9, 7, 5.
Negative 0.3.
0.3. Negative 0.3. Now what?
Use this big head.
What's 2 less than that? 1.
Negative 1.
Say no more. Negative 0.1. Okay, now this is the hard one. Now we're crossing the 0 boundary, right? 0.1. There you go.
Jesus, smoking Christ.
Alright, now we're adding 0.2 to 0.1. What do we get?
3.1.
2 and 1.
0.3.
0.3. Say no more. It's easy. All day.
Does that say 0.2?
because we're adding 0.2. Yes. We're adding 0.2.
Good game.
Okay?
Yeah, it's
Now, are you guys ready to learn some pre-calculus?
Say no more.
My pre-calculus class. Okay, I'll pause this right here.